just walks in a Chinese spot. And Ass was like, yo, bro, look. So I'm like, I look over there, bro. It's just a nigga in clogs, bro. Like, and it was like it was like the wood shit, bro. Like really clicking and clacking, and like I was like, oh no. Alright, so like, bro, like before my name used to be like Exodus Medici, and like I didn't fuck with that name no more because I was on some lame like third eye shit when I was like 16, and then I was just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just use my real name. So like I just changed it to Jai, and like the Daytona part like just comes from like I just fuck with like race cars and like NASCAR and shit like that. I grew up in the Bronx. I went to high school there and shit like that. I don't like the Bronx that much. Like everybody on my block, like it's just so like crazy. Like bro, like there's always somebody fighting and shit. Like, and it's like full of Jamaicans and shit. So like I never really like hung around like that or like fuck with anybody from my hood. But like I did run into some people that lived like a little bit like a ways away. So like we all just linked up and shit. And like growing up here, like it just taught me a lot. Like it helped me grow faster and like just see shit for what it is. Bro, so crackhead is like, crackheads are crazy, right? Right? And like every time, like, bro, we grew up just like watching crackheads and shit like that all the time. Like living here in New York, you always gonna see crackheads do some crazy shit. And like one day, like, I don't know, I just thought about it. I was like, man, I'm gonna change my producer name to Crackhead. Nobody else named Crackhead. And that name is pretty funny. And I like funny shit. Like, I don't like anything to be boring. So I just changed it to Crackhead. And, you know, like, from there, like, I just started going crazy. And I was just using my name, but, like, it didn't sound, produced by Jai Daytona didn't sound that cool. I felt like Crackhead, produced by Crackhead, sounded way better. I started making beats because my man is Mike Santana. Shout out my man is Mike Santana. He put me on. He gave me FL. I was like 16, 17. And my man is Hvgo, who's in my LastLaugh shit. He was like, bro, you should like start making beats. And like when I started making beats, like it just helped me. It just showed me like it just helped me find a different appreciation for music. And like you just really get into it. And like my beats come out depending on like how I feel at that exact moment. So if I'm sad, like certain beats gonna come out sad and dark. If I'm angry, like shit like bald head bitch, you're gonna come out. Cause my two friends got me so tight the night I made that beat, and I made that beat and I revisited it cause I saw them again and I went back to the beat and I added some more angry ass sound of Ace and shit. But yeah, it all depends on what mood I'm in. Like sometimes, like if I'm really fucking around and I got time, like I'll experiment and I'll make different shit. I like making different shit. Like I don't like anything to be the same. I switch up my patterns and shit a lot. LastLaugh is some shit that it's some little shit that me and Hvgo got. Shout out my boy Hvgo. He's a rapper and producer as well. That's like my brother. It's like the first person I met in this music shit. I met him before I was doing music. And he hit me up for cover art, and like from there, like we got cool over like listening to Black Cray and like watching like Yu Yu Hakusho and shit like that, and we just grew from there. And then one day I was like, yo, let's do some shit like called LastLaugh, cause like bro, like all my life everybody who like talked about me a certain way or shit on me, like I always got the last laugh with it. Like I always came back like and got him back tenfold. So like that's where it came from. And Hvgo fuck with him. He was like, damn, this bit. He was like, yo, yeah, I fuck with that name. So, for a little bit, it was me, Hvgo, Captain Crunch, shout out my bro Crunch, and Rich Beats. And my boy EJ, his name is Riot USA. He's fire too. But like, it wasn't a whole lot going on, so like a lot of people like dispersed. And it's really just me and Hvgo now. I feel like. Rich is like still in it sometimes, but we don't really do anything much as a collective. Like everybody's really on their own shit, like trying to build themselves. as artists and their own concrete platform. Inspired by Nothing was a really fun project. Like I like tried to tap into like different sounds and like I was experimenting with certain shit. And I had this I had Riot on it, Riot USA, my man's Omi, and this girl that's Riot's cousin, she was on American Idol, and she's a really good singer. Her name is Annalise. I forget how to pronounce her last name. Dion or something like that. But yeah, she's real cool. So we was just all in the studio, and I told them what I wanted to do. Showed them some instrumentals I wanted to use, and like we just cooked up and went through a lot of phases. And I wrote all of it, and they fucked with the lyrics, and they sang what they needed to sing and shit, and it just came together exactly how I wanted to. And yeah, it was fun though. Would I do some shit like that again? I probably would, but on a more mature like sound. So Angry and Broke has been in talks since last summer, and like working on that was like a roller coaster. Like I made so many beats, wrote so many songs that I fucked with at first, but then I ended up not fucking with it, and like it was me and my boy Ice. He's fired. That's my bro. He's a producer. He was on Shaq's shit. My boy. We were just making beats like over and over again, like just going through different shit, and like we got the right beats and shit. And then last summer, I was just recording it with this mic, broken earphones. Like only one earphone was working. I had no fucking AC in my room, so I was just sweating my fucking balls off recording that shit. And like, yeah, like I was just so angry that summer, like, cause like mad bullshit was going on. Like I was losing family members, like niggas was just acting funny towards me, like just all types of shit. Like I took L's, bro. And that's where it all stems from. And it all came together. I told Chris, this is my boy Chris. Shout out Foodies Chris. He shoots all of my shit. That's the other half of my brain. I told him I wanted him to shoot everything. Like I wanted him to do the promo video, which was Ballhead Bitch. And yeah, it just came together exactly how I wanted to. And it was supposed to drop earlier, but we ended up just dropping it in September, like randomly. But like I had waited so long to drop something, like it's taken like time for people to come back and like revisit my music and shit again. But we going crazy now. Like ever since that project, like I've been just cooking up like crazier shit. But Angry and Broke is definitely one of my favorites. Like a lot of heart and soul was put into those beats. Like I was just thinking about so much shit. I woke up this one day, bro, after the song dropped. The song's been getting some play. Wake up one day, and I'm like, let me hit up Chris, because I just wanted to chill. FaceTime Chris. I'm like, yo, what you fucking with today, bro? He's like, nothing, bro, like this and that, so we chatting for a little bit. He's like, yo, you try to shoot a video today, bro? Yeah, I'm like, I was just like, what? For what? He was just like, for noface. And I was just like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, where you want to shoot at? Like, you want to meet at my crib or some shit? And he was just like, yeah. I was like, yo, how you gonna get over here though? He was like, I'm gonna hop in the cab. So he came right over here, and we shot some scenes in my crib of me eating cereal and shit, like on some random shit. And then we went to my boy Vic's hood.
Oh yeah, that part was mad funny.
And the projects, and we was just shooting there too. And it was just fun, bro. Like that whole day was just funny. Like everything was just so random and like off top. Working with Hvgo is always the best, bro. Like it's just so much chemistry when we work. Like it's like he understands what I want to do and I understand what he wants to do. Like we butt heads, but like it always like comes together. Like we butt heads for like maybe like 10 seconds and we be like, all right, fuck it, this is what we about to fucking do. So like usually we just pop some Adderall and just be going crazy, and then like we'll fucking calm down and I'll start making beats or some shit. He'll start making beats or some shit, and we just keep going from there. And like I feel like every time we work it's like it's just real good. Like the songs come out perfectly, like in my world, and like I feel like he's like one of the only people I could really work with because I don't like working with a lot of people. And like that's why I don't have a lot of features out. Like I really can only do features with people if I really fuck with them like that. Cause like if the energy's not right, I feel like the song's not gonna come out right. And like I like to work with people in person too, so that's another big thing. Yo, I wrote that verse the night before I recorded it, and I was at Roddy's crib. And he was just playing video games and shit, and I was just listening to the beat. I was like, oh damn, I gotta go to the studio tomorrow. I'm about to record. So I got the beat, downloaded it on my phone, and then I just I just started going crazy. And then the next day I just recorded it, and like it wasn't that long. It, like I usually take a long time to record, but like this time it didn't take that long. And then after that, like I just kept listening over and over, and like, yo, this the one, like this the one right here, boy. And I dropped it this one day, and like my mentions just started going stupid, my nigga. Like, bro, like so stupid, bro. Like it was crazy. I got 10,000 plays in one day. Like people were like just running that song up crazy. It was crazy, bro. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like this rap shit kind of cool. Like maybe I could do this shit. The funny thing about weed, bro, is that I was straight edge up until I was 19. Bro, I used to not fuck with weed. Used to not smoke. Used to like not do any of that shit. And I used to not fuck with it at all.
You used to take bad woods.
I assume, bro. Fuck. But yeah, I went out to LA, bro, and I was with this nigga 2K the Goon, and like my other man's White Wody, and bro, oh, and Crunch was there too, bro. These niggas just had pack, and I just started smoking, and I was just like, nah, I fuck with weed, bro. This shit go hard. And like ever since then, I started like just smoking OD, and I started smoking with Young Lunchbox. He started like, bro, he used to have me so daddy, bro. Like, we used to get smacked like every day this one summer, and like I would just be dead. But I was like, nah, I fuck with weed OD. I like smoking like. It depends on like how much it makes me want to work. Like if the weed makes me really want to work on some beats or some shit, then like I feel like it's some really good shit. But if it's like it just got me like down and shit, that's cool. But like I rather prefer some shit that has me working. And I just started smoking too, so I'm still like learning all the strains and all that bullshit. But like I like gelato a lot. I recently tried macchiato, that shit was fire. I fuck with Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch it since I was young. Like I don't really keep up with the new shit because like I just feel like Dragon Ball is like playing itself out. Like they're dragging it for too long. Like, but I just like to keep fucking with the old shit. Like I feel like that's the best shit. I used to watch it with my like uncle. I used to cherish those times OD because like we used to watch Dragon Ball Z faithfully. I remember the night I saw Goku beat Frieza, and I was like, yeah, nigga. That shit went hard, bro. You lying, bro? Tell me, bro.
Bro,
I'm lying.
I don't know, bro.
Bro, that wasn't lit, bro.
Bro, I don't even remember seeing that.
When like Goku beat Frieza, nigga. This nigga capping. What the fuck? Yo, you remember that, right?
I never really watched Dragon Ball like that.
What? We got some lies in here, nigga. Damn, that breaks my heart.
Dragon Ball Super is a different story, though.
Listen to this cool. Man, I don't want to hear it no more. But yeah, I fuck with Dragon Ball Z. I fuck with Yu Yu Hakusho. I fuck with what's another one? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. See myself in 10 years. I don't know how the fuck, but I'm gonna be successful. I know it. Like I don't know like where I'm gonna be, but I just know I'm gonna be in a good place. Cause I go through too much trial and tribulation for it not to lead somewhere positive, you know. And I've always like felt within myself, like ever since I was young, that I was gonna be something always. And like I don't know, like hopefully like getting back off this music shit, like produced a whole bunch of classics. It's Daytona, aka Crackhead. Keep fucking with me. And yeah, new shit coming soon on your little horse.